was at Whale and Dolphin Stadium at the time. They needed 2 trainers, so myself and trainer Jeff Heimerman were called down to Shamu Stadium. When we got there, Kanduke, big male killer whale, was in a harness with the crane connected to it. And I said, Kanduke is doing really bad right now. He's listening to one side. He might be dying right now. So Jeff and Dean, your job is to hold his enormous pec. I think it was probably 6 feet across. His pecs are the side fins. If Kanduke goes into his death swim, which cetaceans do, most cetaceans do when they die, don't go to this horrific death swim, swimming around, just punching through whatever or hitting whatever they would hit. If Kanduke was to get out of this harness, he could flop around on the shore on the deck like a goldfish. So that's why they had him in the giant harness with these 4 ropes. If he starts doing that, I want everybody to back off except for the 4 guys that are holding the harness. And we're like, okay. So Jeff and I are holding his pec, trying to keep him from listing to one side. What happens when they die is their eyes just turn beet red, and then the death swim starts, and that's what happened. His eyes, I looked into that eye, and it was went from black to red in just a second. I don't know the physiology behind it, but you saw that red in his eye, and then all of a sudden he went ballistic. Gallons and gallons of blood shot out of his mouth as he just torqued back and forth inside this harness that he was in, and he ended up just dying right there, just a violent death. Years later, it was found out that he died from encephalitis, which is a mosquito-borne disease that was going through Florida at the time. Wouldn't have happened to a killer whale in his natural environment. Wouldn't be surface resting in a tropical environment where there's mosquitoes. So he died because he was at SeaWorld of Florida, surface resting, getting bit by a mosquito. Just to see that happen, it was horrific. It was just absolutely horrible. It was hard to see. It was hard to see. It was definitely one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life, for sure.